Hi guys, welcome back. This is season 2, episode 2, here at Spen United. So, after looking through all your feedback, it does seem to be that we are going to let Beard go. So obviously in the last episode, we did have this offer from Portsmouth for our centre midfielder, Archie Beard. So, like I say, they are already 450k above his value, but I think we are going to try and eke out as much as we can for him. Obviously, he is only 24, and so it's not a case that I want to sell him on the cheap. So 1.8 is going to be the bare minimum that we are going to take, but I think from the feedback, he is going to be going up to the Championship. It's not a case that we can really stand in his way. So let's get into negotiations and just see how it goes really. Maybe next season, obviously if we go up to the Championship, or maybe if Portsmouth get relegated, then we can possibly look to buy him back. Well, let's see how much they're willing to go up to. So I think I am going to go up to maybe 2.1. I do want to obviously get at least 1.8, so let's see if they will actually push up here. Oh, and they've straight away gone up to 2 million here. So I think we counter again. We go 2.1. And they are going to take 2.1 million, so I'm a bit shocked there. Negotiations we've had previously, there's been very little movement, so they have gone to 2.1, so that's 900,000 above his value. Like I say, he is only 24 years old, so he's obviously going to have some potential in him, but he will be going, depending on obviously if he accepts terms, he will be going to Portsmouth. So Portsmouth, like I say, have just gone up into the Championship, so it's going to be a new challenge for him. Obviously, last season in the League Two to suddenly jumping up into Championship football. Obviously, we are now going to desperately need a CDM. So I have still got a lot of players that we're looking at. But this guy, the Argentinian, 19 years old, Lionel Andres, he's 6'2", not got a good defensive work rate, so it's only low at the moment. Defending 66, so it's pretty good. He's not the quickest, but good stats everywhere else. So stamina, strength, jumping's good, and then standing and slide tackles both good. Dribbling's good. Defensive awareness though 66, so he is going to be good there. 65 for short passing. So this guy does look a decent player. So he is 67 overall. It is going to cost a little bit. His wages 2.2 to 3.4. It's got a value of 1.2 million. So he's the favourite at the moment, but I have got a lot of other CDMs that we are looking at the moment. I did also scout quite a few centre midfielders, purely because obviously it is the more offensive of the CDMs really, because obviously Lucas is the defensive one. So we want somebody who's reasonable going forward as well, you would say. But obviously we are going up a division, so maybe we do need two defensive CDMs more than somebody who's going to be going forward, really. But yeah, so like I say, there is a lot of players that we're still scouting. We have two main goalkeepers at the moment. So we have Moretti and Mallet from France. They are the two favourites to be our goalkeeper to come in. I do actually quite like this guy, this French guy. So his reflexes are his main thing, but he's got good diving, good positioning as well. Handling's 63, so that's a little bit lower. where Moret, his handling's good, reflexes are good, so it's his positioning that lets him down a little bit. But he is 18 years old. Well, they both are 18-year-old, and they're both cheap as well when it comes to wages. But with that, I do think we are going to put Waters onto the transfer list. So as of yet, I've not pulled the trigger with getting rid of him, but just the fact that his overall is not gonna go up anymore now, and obviously you look at those stats. So his reflex is just down at 62. His diving is only 61 as well. So his positioning's good, but he's not been the greatest. And the fact is, he's 26. He's not actually going to improve now, you would think. So I am going to transfer list him, and we will see, obviously, if we can get some offers in for him. Thinking of getting a new centre back. Obviously, Oscar Wright can play as a centre back. I know he's only 5'8", but it would be obviously like a third or fourth choice centre back, really. So it's not necessarily that we're going to need him to play that often there. But I'm just thinking, if Small doesn't leave, obviously he is only 21, so he could still be a reasonable backup right back as well. So play Wright a bit more as a centre back or right back as well, so he gets two options really at game time. But yeah, apart from that, I think everywhere else we're pretty much happy with. Plays Beard, so Beard, I do think eventually we will want to bring him back, just because if you look at those stats, he is really good. So his defensive awareness only 62, but I do think he's a pretty good player. But looking at those, I'm not sure if do you see him more as a centre back? Because obviously his dribbling's not very good, his finishing's terrible. Maybe he is a centre back really. So maybe next year we could look at possibly bringing him back. But let's get into this episode then. So we are going to play we're going to have some game time now. So we're going to be playing Sheff Wednesday to start at home, and then we have an away game against Sunderland, and then we've got a cup game against Charlton. I think we're going to play those first three, because then we have Walsall, obviously a team that came up with us last year. I think we'll then simulate that one to finish off the episode. We'll go into the press conference and just see what we're looking at for the new season. So obviously they're straight away coming in and asking us about promotion. So I'd say that's our aim. How good our team is, we probably are in around the promotion kind of positions, you would hope. Sheff Wednesday will be strong. So Sheff Wednesday probably one of the strongest teams, so we come up against a hard team here. I'd say I want a good performance, obviously, to start the season off with a bang, really. Will Ward get his chance? I say I've got no problem with the lad. Obviously, Ward is still going to be an important player for us this season. Rory Edgar's going to get some chances, but Ward's definitely going to be our starter. So as we look at our starting lineup, so Robinson's slightly not fully fit, but we will persevere with him. So yeah, it's just about Beard really. I think obviously we probably do still start him in this game. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that starting lineup. And let's get into this one. Right, and here we are at the Sug Arena. This is League One football now, coming up against Sheff Wednesday, so promotion rival, first match day of the season. Let's get into it, boys. Come on.
Sense the anticipation and the crowd ahead of kickoff with their respective
Like I say, Chef Wednesday is probably on paper the hardest or the most difficult team that we're going to be playing. So let's see how we match up against them really this season. So we have made a little change with the difficulty. Obviously, with the improvement in Chef Wednesday, I think they are a 2.5 or a 3-star team, I'm not sure. Obviously last season most of the teams we were coming up against were probably 1.5, 2 stars at the most, so this is going to be a jump up for us. Let's see how we combat it here. Oh, Beard! Oh, and really, you cannot write this. So Archie Beard, who's going to be out on his way out of the club. So, well, I say that, obviously, the bid has been accepted, or it's been negotiated for 2.1 million. It wasn't the cleanest of strikes, really. I thought it was more into the corner than that. It was just flat out and out power that's gone by the keeper there. And Archie Beard, if he does leave us, that is a hell of a way to sign off. First goal of the season, it comes from the man that could potentially believe in us. But it's a great start, 1-0. So we're trying to get away down this left more often than not. That is a good ball out to the right. Now, where's he going here? Cuts it back out. Oh, and it's poor ball to Campbell. Campbell, lucky to get away with that one. Rogers with a turn. Fires it into Ward. Ward, he's got a big player bustling off him there. But it is Ellis Ward. Just would not be denied. You can see the size difference between Ward and the defender there. But Ward just brushes him aside. And this is why we've kept this young, or not young, obviously he's the old man now, but just brushed the defender off him there. He's a good finisher, this lad. Just rocketed it into the corner. And Ellis Ward, it's a good finish. So we do restart half an hour in here. We're 2-0 up. We've not even needed our 40-goal season for our top scorer from last season, yeah. Oh, he's run by Campbell there. Campbell did foul him, but the referee played on. Now they're recycling it well. It's a good pass. Ooh, and bloomed it over there, Brown. But he is dangerous.
That may just have given them some hope.
So I've got to say that Shaw got over there well. Bailey, sorry. So Captain Bailey got over there well, but he's given that one away. So slack.
They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Oh, and Bailey almost just about enough to block that one out. And Robinson now, pouring the afterburners on. Cuts inside. Finds it into Ward. Ward, again using great power. Finds Beard. And it's a poor bit of goalkeeping by Dawson. But what a game from Archie Beard. I think last season he only scored 4 all season. But he scored 2 today. So Archie Beard. Will he actually reject it? I'm not sure. Oh, it is a poor one. So this is a poor bit of goalkeeping.
It's a great strike.
Hit him in the face as it's gone by him there. So awful defensively. There's a happy manager. 3-0. It's out to Evan Robinson now. Robinson is just about to keep that in. Finds O'Connor and there's a man wide open. Oh, did that come off the defender? I'm not sure if that just deflected off Ward there. So unfortunate there, O'Connor. So he's just running out, and Chef Wednesday already running out of time here. As we come towards half time, it's been a dismal display from them.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages.
And Bailey again's been caught out on the ball here. Longo going through. Keeper rushing out. Oh, and he's missed it. Longo, what a chance. Have to take that one just before half time. Now Captain Bailey has had a bit of a torrid first half. That's one or two really poor bits of, or just lack of discipline from him. But there goes the half-time whistle. It's 3-0. And we'll take that. Right, so beginning of the second half, definitely no changes in personnel from us so far. 3-0. I'll take that every day. Rodgers. Nice bit of footwork there. Finds Ward. Ward. Longo coming back in. Doing well to get that ball there, but he's done well. 1-2. Windass. Lays it over there. Chad Campbell coming over to meet So. Bannon. They've worked this nicely. Can they get a shot off? Oh, and he's doing well. Bailey making up for his poor mistakes, but then he gives it away. Windass. And they've worked it through again. So, Bailey again coming over nicely. And this time does get the ball away. Campbell. And surely a free kick there, ref. Come on. How was that not a foul? Chance, back heel, and it runs through to Waters. So surely that was a foul there. Chad Campbell was just pushed over. Not taking the time with the passing. Lucas finds O'Connor. O'Connor finds Aidan Rodgers. Rodgers from a tight angle. Dawson come out to meet him here. Not the best of angles to go for the shot. It's just come off his knee. Will give us a corner though. So Robinson is going to look for O'Connor here. O'Connor. Oh, fantastic finish. It looked like he got two defenders ahead of him there, Dyer O'Connor. Then all of a sudden the defenders just seemed to part. And O'Connor just couldn't believe his luck. Comes through to him. It's just a power header. So look at the defence. I'm not sure if they're going each other's way here. But either way, it just ends up with O'Connor just powers it. Just turns that nose neck muscles and powers it by the keeper. Manager's happy. 4-0. So Bailey, it was just a simple pass out. Well, again, he's just made a mess of it. Bailey into Sharp. That might be something that we need to think about. Obviously, we can't expect he's going to keep getting away with it like he has done today. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Into Rodgers. Rodgers cuts inside. Looking for that far corner, and Dawson's gone flying across. Unlucky there from Rodgers. Decent effort. So Ward now. He's going to fire this on. Looking for O'Connor again. O'Connor! Couldn't get up to it this time. Beard's beaten in the air. There's a free kick, but it would have been against the opposition there. Try check now. Cuts inside to Beard. Beard! How many? Oh, come on. Leg taken out from under him. Couldn't get his shot off quick enough. There's Krychek. Krychek looking to fizz it in, but it is easily blocked. Oh, and there's a good chance. Sharp. So I think he's out on his feet. Oh, it's a good chance in Windass. How are we going to get this clean sheet here? So Waters, it looks like, obviously we've just put him on the transfer list as well. Looks like he's going to start the season with a clean sheet. You'd say it's the unlikeliest. We really have not been switched on at some points in this game defensively, but we've got away with it. And here's Jake Manning, but there goes the full-time whistle. Life in League One. pretty much looking like it was in League Two. It's a dominant victory from us. 4-0. Big pats on the back there for Beard. It's a man of the match from him, but we have accepted, so it's going to be up to him and his agents now to decide if they want to go to Portsmouth or not. And if he does go, you've got to wish him the best, but what a great result from us to start. Right, and we're back. So as you can see, top of the table after one game, and that's definitely where we want to be. I did actually hire some new scouts, so I had been looking this month for some new scouts. Obviously the one for England is out there, and he will be coming back after this training session, but we have hired 2 more. So we've had Philip Nagard from Denmark. I couldn't get a 2-star scout, so these was as good as I could get really. So obviously 3-star, 2-star, so we're going to get more players, but the judgment is still only going to be 2 stars. And then Haklis from Greece, he does have 2-star, 3-star, so I think we'll send these guys out now actually. So obviously we've got England. So with this one, I think we'll go for keepers. So we're going to keep in this area. So do we go, and we'll just look for a goalkeeper. So goalkeeper from Republic of Ireland. So previously Ireland was terrible, but we'll go for a goalkeeper this time. And then in this one, I think we'll go, defensive minded. So we're looking for either a CDM or maybe a centre back. Obviously a big Scottish centre back, or maybe a Scott McTominay type in CDM. That would be the ideal there. Right, so here we are finally at this first report of the season in England. So we've got Arthur Lambert here. So good potential, 69 to 93. Value is not great, 160,000. I think we'll give him another month just to see where Morgan we are. His potential is not good enough. So not the greatest of starts. But yeah, so now we'll come back at the Sunderland game. Right, and we're back. So we're at the Sunderland game, and we do just have some scout reports here. Oh, and Beard has sold. So Archie Beard, obviously it was a great sign off from him, but he has agreed to personal terms with Portsmouth, so he will be, or he has left. So 2.1 million, 1.5 has obviously gone into the transfer budget for us, but that is a big hole now. I think we do actually could bring in Edgar. So he does have CM, he does have centre midfield, so if we can maybe just give this boy a bit of a chance of run of games. Obviously, like with Ellis Ward playing well in that first game, Rory Edgar is going to be struggling for him to actually get a bit of game time. So this could be a way that we actually get him into a few games here, just ease him in. See, centre mid's not really his position. So defending wise, he's not going to be the best. He is better going forward, but it's got good acceleration, good agility, dribbling's good, ball control's good. So I think we'll just put him in there, keep it simple. So just before going into that Sunderland game, I have just searched for Archie Beard. Obviously we're going to put him into the shortlist, but he has gone up to 69 overall straight away. He's on a wage of 7,200 at Portsmouth, so it's a big old contract they've given him. So it was in the transfer news here, so obviously there he is, taking up number 7 for Portsmouth. We will keep a close eye on Portsmouth and how they do this season. Right, so away at the Stadium of Light, it's going to be a very strong Sunderland team.
My name is Derek
We've
Ray,
got
and
obviously
I'm joined for commentary
this
by the
young
former
lad,
Arsenal and West Ham
Edgar.
player Stuart
It's going
Robson.
to be a start in our
To bring you
centre mid
live
today.
coverage of this League One
Caught
fixture.
on the ball
It is
a
Sunderland
little bit too
versus
easily there to
United.
start.
Thanks, Derek, as
So
always.
he's not
This
going to
should be a
be.
good game. Great atmosphere
Not going to
inside
have
the stadium.
the.
We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting
gonna have
matchups, and
the,
two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of
The
football. What more could you ask
easy
for?
bedding to the first team here. Getting thrown into the Wolves really away against one of the title favourites. Let's see how we can get on in this game. Obviously, you've got Lucas. Lucas over there is gonna have to put in a good shift to cover for his young partner in the centre. Lucas gets the ball, does well, finds it off to Robinson here. Robinson cuts back inside, waiting for the runner. It is Dexter Fleming coming forward, bombing on here. Dexter Fleming fizzes it into the back post. Oh, and it was Edgar. What a chance! The youngster just came out of nowhere. He's connected with it well, but just couldn't wrap his foot around it. Just too much power on the cross. Rory Edgar, what an introduction that would have been. 10 minutes into his debut.
Lyndon Gooch.
Wow, what a chance.
And the keeper with the ball.
Well done, Stewart. Ross Stewart. It's a good turn, but Lucas again. He's had a fine start to the season, Lucas. Looking very much the boss in that centre. That's well in, Bailey there. Fires it off to Lucas. Manages to get that pass off to Fleming. Fleming inside to O'Connor. O'Connor fires it back to Fleming, who's gone bombing on here. It is Dexter Fleming, the right back. Comes flying forward. Played a 1-2 with O'Connor there. O'Connor turning provider.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker.
What a run from the right back. Just invited to come forward. Became the free man. And what a strike. Lashes it home. No chance for the keeper. He's perplexed with his defenders, but Dexter Fleming, first goal of the season for him. Oh, that's well in. Rory Edgar does well. Oh, and Ward's been caught on it here. Stewart lays it off. Looking back for Stewart here. Stewart. Oh, that's a good challenge. Arlo Sharp. So the centre backs, like I say, from the first game have really started off well here. And as Ward looking to chip the keeper, and Lee Burge did just enough. What a chance. Ellis Ward could have made it 2. Ward. Oh, that's nice from Ward there. Oh, and that's not the pass that he wanted. Oh, it's given straight back to Ward now. Ward tried to just play through there. So good. There's Robinson. Lays it off to Ward. Looking back for Robinson now. Robinson cuts inside. And there is the first goal of the season now for Evan Robinson. Great finish. It's 2-0. What a start. 2-0 before half time. You can hear the boos from the home supporters. You can see from that little pocket of away fans. The sea of blue in the corner. Much the happier team. And Evan Robinson, just very little backlift, just firing it into the corner. And 2-0. Right, so we'll begin the second half. We're not going to make any changes. It's been again a good, really good first half from the boys. So Sunderland have had a few chances, but so far we've cut out those silly mistakes. In there, O'Nien looking for space here. Oh, and he's got away from the men. Waters, not the best, most confident of saves, but Fleming getting across there to get it out. There's a chance. It's just over, hit it. Up in the air again. Bailey again. Did fantastic in Waters. Acrobatic save to get it away. Lucas holding his man off. Fires it away. And finds Oscar Wright now. Oscar Wright. Can he find a ball? Looking for the ball over the top. Didn't quite have the pace. So Sunderland trying to find that one last pass. Oh, it's deflected away, but O'Nien still going there. O'Nien, Campbell. O'Nien yet again, getting it across. Oh, he's just gone wide of the post. And the final whistle has gone. And it's 2 games in. How have we not conceded a goal yet? Again, we perhaps should have got the ball away easier there. In the end, Sunderland will wonder how they didn't score. But there's a man that did, Evan Robinson. But I do think, because obviously we do only have Walsall reasonably short after this, we do play the reserve team today. Chance of being involved. I'll say you'll get your chance. Because he probably will, even if it's just off the bench, he will get some game time in this cup game. Yeah, let's get into this game against Charlton away. Right, so where we are at the game against Charlton, and this is the team we're going with. So Waters is going to keep in the goal. We've got Jake Manning out at left back, and Dexter Fleming is going to start at right back. A couple of different options to come in later on. Small and Oscar Wright as well, but Oscar Wright possibly will replace Sharp, so we're going to start Sharp along with Carter Booth at the centre. Burrows is coming to that CDM. We're going to continue on with Lucas to hopefully get a good performance out of him again. Obviously a great start to the season so far. Edgar is going to play in his natural position at cam today. Rogers out on the left. Krychek is going to play out on the right. And then Dyer O'Connor is going to start up top. I just think we need to try and get him into some games. Obviously, see if we can get a bit more out of him. But that's the way we're going to line up today. And we do have obviously Samare, lots of different options. Moss as well on the bench. It will come on later on in the game. Right, so here we are away at Charlton Athletic for the first round of the Carabao Cup. See if we can get in this one. And Lucas straight away. Great start to the season, like I say, from him already. And straight away is the first one to pick up a interception. Good chance coming down this right side. Oh, and Jake Manning. Lovely challenge from him. Burrows lays it to Edgar. Edgar firing it across to Lucas. Lucas with a lovely little pass. Krychek cuts inside. Oh, and it's Henderson. What a save. To deny Krychek, it was a lovely build-up. Great counter-attack, and Krychek got a good strike, and it's actually looking like it's behind the keeper there. Again, up in the air, but well cut out. Edgar lays it off to Lucas. Lucas going for the low cutter there. It's almost found its way into the corner. Krychek fires it out to O'Connor. O'Connor trying to get his shooting boots, but this one is well cut out. Well, that's gone in behind. Lucas cuts it out. Lucas into O'Connor. Finds Edgar. Edgar now waiting for the run of Rogers. Rogers now fires it across. Surely it is that boy, Rory Edgar, the Scottish wonder kid. So back in his original position now at cam, and you can see from that smile, happy days for the youngster. So at the minute he's taking over Archie Beard's job in the league. And actually did quite well against Sunderland, so it's all game time at the end of the day. It's just going to aid in his development. Just overhit it, but it's somehow managed to fall to them there. And he's a bit lucky not to get the He couldn't get a decent shot off there. Rodgers. This is the ball through to Burrows. Burrows, a nice ball to O'Connor. O'Connor back up on his feet. Finds Lucas. And there is the second goal right on the half time. The home fans not happy. But Lucas makes it 2-0. It's going to be another assist from O'Connor, but he has got that knock. Nice finish. I think possibly, obviously it is really on. It is on half time, so we can see if he can run that knock off. But possibly we will start the second half with Samari. Obviously we do have the 2-0 lead. But at the minute we don't really know if it is going to be a big injury. So Samari is definitely going to need some game time here. He finds the ball. Oh, and what a chance. Aidan Rodgers come flying in at the back post, and the keeper somehow managed to have it hit him, really. You can't really say that he's blocked that one off. It's just a case that he's just got in the way of the strike. Samari is a good cut off from him. Edgar, what a turn from the youngster. Surely, is he going to drop? He doesn't. Rory Edgar, what a chance. And there's the previous shot.
There it is. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about.
Yeah, I think it's just smashed off him, really. Not sure if it's hit his face or... That should pretty much finish this game here. Lucas just lay that nicely into Krajcek. Krajcek now. He's got Samari on the run. Samari just gets the throw in. It's just about running down time, really. Oscar Wright. Go back to Samari here. Samari looking for the runner. It is Krajcek. Lays it to Moss. Moss gets his shot off and it's deflected up in the air and kindly into the hands of the Charlton keeper. That's well cut out. Carter Booth looked good again at centre back today. Oh, that's good. And Samari was bumped there. Krajcek went for the 1-2. Trying to get him amongst the goals, but it's 2-0 solid win. And that means we will progress to the next round in the Carling Cup. Right, welcome back. So we're at the Walsall game. Unfortunately, the Dyer O'Connor injury was just a 5-day shoulder injury, so he is going to miss today's game. But it will just be today's game. Walsall, obviously, it was a team that came up with us last season. We beat them both home and away last season. I think it was a 2-1 victory at home and then a 6-2 smashing away. Walsall have obviously not started as they would have liked coming up to League One. And we are missing O'Connor as well up top, so we will have to bring Samari in. Just move Edgar that little bit further forward so he can be the centre mid. So he's not fully fit, but I think we start him at least. We're pretty happy with, so we've got to hope that Samari can do it for us up top. So it is just a 2-2 draw after all that, so I wasn't not really sure why it wouldn't let us play there. Obviously a bit of a glitch. It's quite a closely contested game, and in the end Robinson having to save us, really. 88th minute equaliser from Robinson picking up both goals. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave this episode. So unfortunately it didn't quite have the 100% finish to it, but like, share, subscribe, do all the usual. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.